What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Fresh Bite Podcast, episode 12, with my boy
does it.
Beast Hats.
Sir,
What's cracking, my boy? What's up
Dude.
with this past weekend, my boy?
good productive week. It was good. It was good. It was chilled. Same old shitty weather. But you know what? That's not even bugging me no more because NFL's around the corner. So I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's been crazy hot, bro. Like, I've been sweating like crazy. I know it's been humid like crazy, and I just heard today in the morning that it might be even hotter in a couple of days. I don't know when. But
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But to not to use, I guess, the energy within peak hours. Like, dude, like, the hell, I'm sweating, bro. I need the AC on, you know?
Yeah, it really don't make sense. It's like don't use your AC when it's the hottest. Like that makes no sense. But I kind of get it. I guess because everybody's using it, there might be blackouts and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I'm not turning mine off. There's no way, no how, bro. It's too hot.
Oh yeah, like I need the AC, bro. I really hate sweating, so what makes you think I'm not gonna have it on, you know? But
Most deaf.
But yeah, man, I hope everyone had a good weekend, a good week. And then yeah, man. But what's up, my boy? You seen what happened in Hollywood in that one of the restaurants?
Dude, I didn't see it until you send it to me, and dude, that went down quick. Like I feel like that kid just punched that old man like out of nowhere quick. I mean, no warning, no nothing. Like he just let him have it. But tell him what really went down.
Yeah, so the elderly man was in the restaurant eating, you know, grabbing his grub. And then transient comes and then just sucker punched the elderly man. And then apparently he took his wallet, but when he took his wallet, the restaurant owner was nearby, and he started chasing that fool, and then he tackled him down, and then he was on top of him, and then till the cops got there, and apparently they said that he was on top of that fool for 10 minutes, so he didn't let him go for the whole time till the cops got there. But the funny part is that when he was chasing him, he threw the wallet back to him, to the restaurant, the owner of the restaurant.
Yeah, it's funny because I saw something fly because you know like the camera at the restaurant, like when they play it back, it doesn't look really clear. But you see him throw something and then just money starts flying or some starts flying. But the guy that punched the old man, he was really skinny, dude, and the owner was a big husky dude. So that dude had no chance in hell. And as soon as he got that full mount on him, oh, it was done. It was over. He was gonna go nowhere, bro. So 10 minutes, I believe he could have sat on that fool for 20, no problems.
Yeah, and then you see the the owner of the restaurant's girlfriend running behind him too.
Oh, yeah, I saw the lady. I thought it was his wife at the moment, but yeah, she was down too, man, because she went and backed him up. I saw that she started picking up, I guess, which is the wallet now, and she went ahead and kicked that dude one time on the ground. Did you see that?
Yeah, like she was like trying to stomp on him or whatever.
Yeah, it was funny, man. She was mad too, dude. But you know,
Yeah.
they did the right thing as owners. You know, like that was pretty cool of them that they actually stood up for not just their business, but you know, their customers that were there. I mean, the old man, you know, he was just having lunch and whatnot. But I don't know if you noticed, and you could barely see it though. I'm pretty sure it was the old man's dog. There was a dog. He had a little dog there, but the dog, dude, it was a little dog. He wasn't gonna do anything. If anything, he looked scared, like he didn't do anything at all. But I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I didn't catch the part, but yeah, it's funny if it is true, like that little piece that you see. But yeah, props to that owner for doing the right thing, and
Yeah.
and then hopefully the elderly man is doing good, and then because there should be no type of violence to be going through some things like that, you know, because nowadays, bro, it's like crazy. It's too many crazy things going on right now, you know.
Yeah, I don't understand, man, but Like honestly, since like I've grown up here in LA, like I feel like nowadays is like the craziest time. You see the craziest desperate things happening by people, and just people making bad decisions and acting dumb. But yeah, you're right. Like these times are just very, very new to me, man. It's very crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, props for the owner for doing the right thing, and hopefully, the elderly man gets free meals for the rest of the life.
Oh, for sure. I would be like, dude, you're welcome here anytime.
For real. Um, but I know you were telling me about what's going on in TJ, bro, and I heard and read some things that is being crazy things going down right now in TJ. Like, I guess you said cartels like taking over.
Well, I mean, TJ's always been ran by the cartels. But right now, I guess there's like a power struggle where, like, a cartel wants to, dominate over the other one. The oldest one I've known that's been around that area was the Felix Arellano cartel. They've been around for a cool minute. But
Yeah,
yeah, dude, they've been burning cars. I heard of one bus that just they lit it up on fire with people inside of it, and it's just mayhem. And they already said, like, what, we're not gonna stop. Like, this is gonna keep going. So what Mexico, what the government did is and I keep hearing about these dudes. They're like the Navy SEALs that we have out here is like their top military
yeah,
guys. They call them los murciélagos. And yeah, dude, they show those dudes rolling up with like heavy machine guns. They're all decked out, ready to go. But I don't know, dude. I just feel like it's gonna be so much bloodshed, like just to bring more guys to the fire. Yeah, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, in my opinion.
yeah. And when it comes down to Mexico, they don't mess around, bro. Um, like hopefully it ends soon because, dude, like when they start like taking over and then killing people for innocent people, like, dude, like they do it like the most uh nasty way they you could think of, like hanging their bodies or cutting something out of the body, and then that's not cool, bro. Or like they disappear them and then their families don't even know, like, what happened to them. And then yeah, bro, it's like it's crazy. So like I hope that thing gets resolved soon, because like no innocent people should be going through that, because that means like you can't even walk through your own like block, because you don't even know what the hell's gonna happen.
Nope,
But I did hear about
nope.
that bus. They're blocking streets. They're putting cars on the street in the middle of the street, so nobody could go through. And then if you did go through, then you already know what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, and they're encouraging people, and some people like they did it themselves. They started shutting down a lot of their businesses. A lot of the buses aren't even running, just because they know it's hot out there right now. So they're like, you know what? And they're saying that some neighborhoods are just like ghost towns because people don't want to come out. Like they know it's gonna start getting crazier. So I don't know. We'll see. I just feel like the body count's gonna go up, bro. Unfortunately, which I don't want to hear about that. But yeah, if you guys could avoid going to TJ or Baja California, anything like that over there, just do it. Just wait, man, because right now it's too crazy. It's too hot out there.
Yeah, like you said, like you, like that thing when it starts, when this cartel going like, to war like that, you don't even know when it's gonna end. Like, and then they don't stop until they get what they want. Like kind of similar what happened to El Chapo's son. When his son got arrested, damn, everybody, like all the cartel, his cartel was going crazy from left to right, bro, shooting people, like putting buildings on fire until
Yeah.
they released them. So to me, it was just like, damn, like that's how much power they have, bro, for them to release them when he was already in custody in jail. And then like I remember they even said like, oh, they talked to the head chief and said like, oh, like you let him go, or we're gonna be keep doing even worse things.
Yeah, and it's crazy because at that moment you realize how you don't see it, but those dudes are deep, man, and they have weapons and they have balls and they're ready to do whatever it takes. And yeah, for them to like just step over the government and be like, you're gonna either let them go or it's gonna get bad. And for them to go ahead and yield and give them up, they knew like, oh, dude, these guys are messing around. Because I mean, you already know, man, the cartel out there, they have huge history. Like how you said, man, they're gruesome, dude. They chop people up. They kidnap people, family members. It don't matter, man. They just get their way one way or another, and they do it by the most brutal way possible, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that would have happened out here in the U.S., you think our government would have gave them up?
Hell no,
Yeah, I don't
they
think so
wouldn't,
either.
bro. Dude, they will
I
call
don't think
the
so.
National Guards, the whole army to come down and take down all those fools.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but that again.
huh?
No, go ahead.
Imagine how many fools are deep just for one fool when he gets barricaded, whatever he's doing.
Dude, for one guy, like the power that dude holds, man, it's like it just shows you, man, the magnitude of the cartel and how much they run things out there. Because, man, if you're able to tell your own government what to do, you're the one in control, not the government, man.
For
Unfortunately, to say.
real. And I
Yep.
trip out how they recruit all these people, and then when things go down, like they all come out like you say, like dude deep, you know. Like I trip out how they recruit them, or like, you know, like dude, like you really gonna put your life on the line just, you know, for some food that you know that is gonna go down someday or somehow, you know.
Yeah, sooner or later. But even like that one incident you're talking about, Chapo's son, like I heard, like his people actually broke into the jails and started getting all these criminals out and giving them guns so they could back them up, and they did, and they were so outnumbered because of that. So you know, yeah, the cartels, they don't mess around, bro. It's gonna
Well,
go down, and that's why I feel
so
like
imagine
it's
imagine
not gonna end.
imagine our if our prisons here are corrupted. Imagine the ones over there.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what else I feel like has a lot to do too is like poverty. The poverty level is way worse over there. So if you like tell one of these dudes like, hey, here's an M16, here's a G, come protect this guy, dude, they're gonna do it like within the drop of a dime, like no questions asked, because you know a G over there is gonna be worth a lot of money for him and his family. So it's worth it.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully that thing ends soon. So because we don't want, like you said, we don't want to hear no more death numbers going up, and
Nope.
yeah, like because that need to end pretty soon, bro. We hate to hear sad stories, and then anybody that's trying to hate TJ, try not to go, man, because you don't know what you're gonna bump into over there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. But on another side of hate, um, I had seen you sent me this video and I had seen it like a couple days prior. But tell us about the fruit vendor, bro. This one was twisted. This one like it boiled my blood a little bit because yeah, dude, that was dirty. This dude that did. But let us know about this fruit vendor again.
Dude, it boiled you. You can imagine how I was boiled up. You know, like when
Yeah.
I think my girl sent it to me, and when I seen it, I was like, "Damn, what a little," you know, um,
Hmm.
just messed up, bro. Like this fool went to this vendor. It was in Woodland Hills, and started destroying every thing that the vendor had. I'm guessing he had it was so he was selling fruit, but he had like a axe or whatever hammer, a big hammer. And he was just breaking everything from the vendors, you know. Um, we did see that vendor was walked away and was just he was the one recording it, but it's just messed up that that guy just went up to his spot and started you know, like destroying everything he had. To me, it's just like, dude, like what did he do to you, bro? Like he's doing a living, you know, like he's not in your space, he's not in your personal property or whatever it is for you to come and do something like that, bro. Like, dude, that's not acceptable, bro. Like, dude, that's, you know, like I wish I would have been there, and then you already know what will go down, bro. But yeah, bro, like I was when I seen that, it just hit me up, dude. Not that long ago, I think it was like a month ago. When they killed another fruit vendor in Gardena in front of his daughter, bro. So just
Oh
to me,
shoot.
like just hearing all this, hearing all these stories, bro, like what the fruit vendors or vendors are going through, like, dude, that's it's not acceptable, bro, because they're not harming nobody, you know. They're just making the paper, you know, trying to make a living out of it, you know. But yeah, bro, it's messed up, bro. Like, you know, f that
It's
fool, bro.
it's really amazing, dude, to see like the hate that came out of this individual. Like, I mean, absolute hate, dude, to just walk up to this dude and he straight up didn't say anything to him. He just boom, he pushed the cart, everything fell apart, and then he started screaming about get out of here, blah 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 blah, and which is nonsense, right? And the fruit vendor, I felt
Yeah,
like he did the right thing. Like he backed up. He was recording all of the time, and you know, just documenting this guy, what he was doing. Um, but yeah, when and there was other people, like I don't know if you hear in the video, like in the background, there's other people in the neighborhood like screaming to him, like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, hey, stop!" You know. And the guy was just like mad. He wasn't listening to nobody. He was just like with that hammer, just boom, destroying the whole scene. But yeah, it's weird, man. People like that is like, dude, and you could tell he's from the neighborhood because he was just. It's not
oh
like he
yeah,
hopped out of a car randomly. Like he was walking around his neighborhood and did this.
yeah. Instead of him helping him out or like or buying him, you know, whatever the vendor was selling, dude, you go up there and destroy what he does for his living, you know, like, dude, the heck, like, you're not right from your head, bro. You know, like that means you have like anger management issues. Um, and then you're being racist, bro. Basically, to me, is I take it like being a racist. You know, like a racist, hate and crime. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank God that the vendor did with the right thing. He just walked away and let him, you know, uh, do that for do what he was doing. Um, but yeah, because I don't think definitely it's not worth losing your life because of that. You know, you could have replaced it, and I hope that guy that did that gets what he gets and shit soon. And but yeah, man, like shout out to all those fruit vendors, man. Like you keep doing your thing, man. Don't be afraid of anything. Just keep doing your paper, man. Because me and UBs, we go to our fruit vendors, and then you know, like we always try to hook them up as much as we can, you know. And then they're like the coolest people that we have that we know, you know. So yeah, it's just, you know, so when I see things like that, it hits me up so bad, bro. You know.
Yeah. And it touches on several things for me. It's like one, you know how they always say is like, oh, the Hispanic community is here to take people's jobs. It's like, dude, we're actually willing to work. Like, what's wrong with that? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and it's honest living, man. These guys could be out there committing crimes, but nah, man, they're willing to stand out in the hot sun, you know, doing their hustle. And like you said, man, when I talk to these guys, they're one of the most humblest people. They're really cool. They're polite. They whatever you want, they cater to you. You want more lime, boom, they give you more, and they're really cool people, man. So I don't understand how somebody could just be on hate mode like that. 100, you know. But yeah, that was 100% a hate crime right there, and I
Yeah.
hope that dude pays for it, bro. Because I know if me and you would have been buying some fruit that day, and he was there, oh, I wouldn't have just stood around and recorded that guy, man. I probably would have jumped him.
Yeah, I would have done something, bro. Like, um, yeah, I would have definitely done something, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, you know, you don't do that to people that they're, first of all, they're not stealing, bro. They they don't get paid hourly, you know, and then they just sometimes some days they have good, sometimes they have bad, you know. So not
Yeah,
all the time they gonna make the money they expect to make, you know. So for the food to come and destroy what that vendor makes for a living, you know, like, I know if I was there, like, dude, I would have, dude, I think he would have had his ass beat, bro.
yeah. Nah, I would have had to stand up for my fruit guy, man. Because you know, like you said, man, those guys work way too hard in harsh conditions for very little money too. So, and
Yeah,
like the only thing I could tell my fruit vendors, man, you know, stand back, don't do anything, don't say anything. But I would encourage them to carry some pepper spray, bro. And if these guys try to approach them, don't be afraid to use it, man. You're just defending yourself. You have the right, just like any human being, to be safe and have nobody, attack you. But that's what I would suggest. Carry your pepper spray, man. They try to step to you and harm you. Spray them in the face. Trust me, it's gonna sit them down really quick.
Yeah, get a pepper spray, get a taser or something,
Yeah.
pinche bate, bro. If you had the chance to fucking to hit that fool somewhere or like whatever, just do it. Don't be afraid. You just defending yourself, like they're coming to you to do something bad. So you're just doing the right thing. You're just
Yeah.
defending yourself.
Totally.
Because dude, kind of like with the fruit vendor from Gardena when he got killed in front of his daughter. Like, dude, that's messed up. Can you imagine the trauma that little girl is gonna have for the rest of her life, bro? Like, dude,
For the rest of her
crazy,
life,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
dude, what kind of food you have? What do you have in your head to come into to go to some fruit vendor where he was not doing nothing, he was just doing his living, and then just kill him in front of your daughter? To me, it's just like, you have to get it, bro. Like, I hope they get him because, dude, once he gets in there into prison, bro, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get the beat down on his life, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuff like that doesn't go unlooked. And I like to believe that justice more than often comes back around and handles itself. But yeah, man, it's sad to hear these type of stories, man. And unfortunately, we hear more and more of them. Hopefully there's a stop to it because it's unnecessary, man. Just hard people doing honest things and they're paying for it, which sucks. But let's move on,
Yeah,
bro,
like
because that one actually really pisses me off.
yeah, like it's like when we go, it's like you said, like, oh, they, like, give me a little bit more of this, or without even telling them, they already they put a little bit extra, whatever there is. But it's something we're like, oh, can you put more, lemon or tahini or whatever the case it is, and
Yeah.
then dude, without thinking about it twice, they're like, they do hook it up, So we give them a little bit extra just because dude, they're there in the sun, especially with this weather right now. It's not easy, bro. So,
Yep.
but yeah, man,
Yep.
all that thing needs to stop, bro. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes, we got to slap the bully to, get rid of them, give them a little medicine of their own, give them a taste of their own medicine. That's what I meant to say. And sometimes that's how people just get checked, bro. It's like, somebody bigger got to step up to them and then let them know it's wrong what you're doing, man. Don't be doing that. You're
yeah,
too
like
old.
that fool thought because he might have been chingon because he had a hammer, whatever, whatever. There was somebody else there, just randomly, and then he pulls up a gun. What he's gonna do? Run like
Yep.
a little scary cat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Tables would have definitely turned on that, man, for sure.
Hell yeah.
But what else you got, Beast?
I'm not saying we're not saying that it's good to pull up a gun. We're just saying, like, what if somebody,
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Like, again, like my whole message here is to stop people from, committing hate crimes. But if you need to protect yourself, that's my message right there. Protect yourself, man, because you have every human right to protect yourself. And I'll leave it at that.
Yes, sir. But on another note, my boy, I hope you haven't. I hope you haven't been drinking them Capri Suns, bro.
Bro, I haven't had Capri Sun since I was probably like 6, bro.
Yeah, I haven't had them in a minute. But apparently, Capri Sun are getting recalled because didn't we just talk about last episode about this nurse, a wife poisoning his husband with Drano, and
Yes,
then
sir.
now we have Capri Sun apparently getting recalled because they think they might have made them with cleaning solution.
That is
Damn,
bizarre, man.
can you imagine that? So now you know it's like, dude, you're getting basically poisoning them kids, bro, or whoever drinks those Capri Suns.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, it's definitely can be good for you, man. Ingesting some cleaning solution that's definitely not good. But I don't know, man. Like that's a. I didn't even know that juice was still around, to be honest with you. Because again, like that's mainly for like kids, right? Like you don't see like adults
Yeah.
carrying their little Capri Sun and nothing like that, which kind of sucks. Because I mean, you don't want to give that to your child, you know. So who actually
Uh,
makes these Capri Suns? Do you know?
oh, I was reading it and it said I didn't know this, but apparently it's Kraft Heinz
Okay,
or
okay.
Heinz.
Haynes,
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah.
so aparte que ya te están dando veneno con tanta azúcar with so much sugar. Now they put now they're putting making them with cleaning solution, bro.
Yep, yep, 100% true. I was just gonna say is like, dude, like whatever happened to, and it's funny because like you see the labels and they promote it as like all natural ingredients. Hell no, that stuff is not natural, especially with all the chemicals that they're having now. You know, it's like I wonder how many they have to recall, and I wonder how much of their sales is gonna go down because I'm sure a lot of parents are gonna be like, nah, they're just gonna walk right past that on the supermarket and not buy that no more. Ahora puro Tampico.
Yeah, for real, bro. Um, yeah. So like, wait, do you think that they have like a company contractors come and clean their machines or whatever they do the juice, or they do it themselves, like their own people?
Like in how I want to say these companies are huge. They're big corporations where like I think once the workers are done, they go home. And I think after hours, like they have somebody else come in and clean it. So I'm willing to bet that if that's the case, that company messed up and probably forgot to rinse something where like there was still chemicals when they came back the next day to make some more fruit punch or some of the juice, and that's what happened. But it's usually human error or somebody slacking off, somebody who cut a corner, or you know they're like, I don't want to fully do my job today, or showed up hungover. Some kind of mistake went wrong. But yeah, I could totally see some lawsuits happening on this one.
Oh yeah, they definitely get some lawsuit. Um, but yeah, I feel like yeah they're gonna get whoever was the one responsible for that, you know. But it's just crazy how like dude like you send or yes basically send those juices out, you know, to the stores with that, you know, cleaning solution without knowing those cleaning solutions until now too. So who knows? And like you, I know we were talking about it or like I think yesterday or earlier that dude they don't find out until somebody gets sick, you know, and
Yeah.
then that's messed up, you know. So like it's like you said, I think you were what were you saying about eating that meat or red meat?
Oh, dude, like from time to time you hear it on the news, like, oh, we have recall of chicken, or we have recall of this certain type of meat because they have E. coli or whatnot, and you're just like, damn, like you go to the market and you're really at the mercy of these companies because like like kind of like this Capri Sun, one mistake, bro, and like you're ingesting chemicals, you're ingesting rotten meat or bad meat, and you're getting yourself sick. So it's like it's a risk, bro.
Yeah, and then yeah, so basically yeah, it's messed up because so like you said, like they won't know until somebody gets sick, you know. And then I think it has to be like a certain amount of like people like that goes like constantly that to report it, you know.
Yeah, like in this one, I think people started calling, talking about, oh, there's a funny taste in the juice, and that's how they were like, oh shoot, maybe there is something wrong. And I guess what they do is they test it, y salió que it has some some cleaning chemicals that are like, what, recall these batches back because it's no good. But
Yeah,
have
so
you
now
ever
I know not. Huh?
have you ever been like sick off of food like that, like food poisoning and shit?
No, no, never,
Never,
bro.
bro.
No. Oh, I don't. Oh,
That's
I don't
never
know if that
fun.
if I don't know if that shrimp from Sizzler is food poisoning.
Well, how did you feel?
It was it's at a Well, it just had to stop. Well, wait, when it's food poisoning, that means you have like you threw up, huh?
Your stomach's gonna hurt. You're gonna get a headache, maybe a fever. Definitely, you're gonna throw up because your body's trying to get rid of it, and definitely te va a dar chorro if you already started digesting it.
Oh no, then I just had runs, bro. The shrimps
Then
fucked me
yeah,
up.
because that means that's your body just trying to get rid. Or maybe it didn't sit well. I don't know. But usually, like when
Yeah,
it's meat, or I don't really do seafood, but even seafood, like people get sick off of that.
yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So like, can you imagine how like when they taste that Capri Sun, how they taste it? Like, dude, I can
It
imagine
must have tasted
how nasty would have
nasty.
been.
Yeah,
Hell
because
yeah.
I mean, you would normally be like, "Oh, this is gonna be sweet," but like having cleaning solution, oh, it probably was bitter, amargo, bro. It must have been nasty.
Yeah, but it sucks that they had to like you said, somebody has to get sick in order to for them to know what's going on, you know. But definitely they're gonna be a big lawsuit, and definitely those people that got sick, they're gonna throw in a lawsuit too, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure it's not gonna be pretty, bro. But oh
But
well, Capri Sun, this might
that
be the end of you.
yeah, so
Um,
like, I'm not gonna eat no more ketchup from them.
give up the ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ketchup's no
Um.
joke, man. I don't know if you ever seen them clean like rusty pans and stuff like that with ketchup, and how clean it just cleans all that rust off like acid, bro. And I'm just like, damn, and we eat that with fries and stuff, you know. It's like,
I
que te está haciendo las tripas, bro.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they make it with a cleaning solution.
Oh hell no! Imagine, nah, hell no. I've been all kinds of sick motherfuckers, dude.
Hell yeah. But what else you got,
But
my boy?
I got one for you, man, because I know you
Was
introduced this one on our last podcast, and it was the what did you call it?
the hot topic?
The hot topic.
The
I
hot
thought of
topic
one.
segment.
All right, all right. I thought of one for you.
Oh yeah, throw it to me.
And this is mine for you. Let's say your boss was to lose a couple G's, like in a bag or something, and you happen to find them, but he doesn't know. Nobody knows. You ain't get recorded, and you could totally get away with it. Like if you don't turn it in, like he'll never know it was you. Would you keep it, or would you turn it into your boss and be like, "Oh, look what I found"?
And he'll never find out.
If you choose to keep it, nobody will ever find out. Nobody.
Uh, I'll I'll keep it, bro. I will not give it back. I mean, nobody's
Keep
gonna
all
know.
2 G's.
Hell yeah.
I think
I
most
mean,
people, like, if they knew they weren't gonna get caught, I think most people would just keep it. Yeah.
hell yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna just take a couple of them because, dude, I think 90% of the time they're not gonna leave the bag. They're not gonna take it to the boss. You know, they're gonna take it, bro.
Oh, you think they'll just pocket some of it or all of it?
No, I think they'll pocket all of it.
Dang. So better you than them.
Yeah. What will you do?
See, with me, it's a little different because my boss, he's not a bad boss, but I could totally see him like just thanking me and not giving me anything, like no reward. So I'll probably just take like a couple hundred and pay myself and then return it back to him and just be like, well, if he asks, I'm like, well, that's how I found it, man. I'm giving it back to you, and he has no other choice but to take it. But yeah, my boss, like, he's cool and everything, but he wouldn't be the type to be like, oh, thanks, Alan. Look, here's 300, $400. I would have lost it all if it wasn't up to you. So I think I might just pay myself and return the rest.
And then, especially if to me, especially if me and my boss ain't good and we're not in good terms, definitely
Oh,
not returning
forget
them.
it. Yeah, he'll never see those 2 G's. Like, if you hate your
Mm,
boss, dude, there's nothing that's gonna cross your mind to return that. You're just gonna be like, whoop, you snooze, you lose. That's it.
dude, especially if like vacations around the corner. Hell, menos te lo voy a regresar, bro.
You add another 2 weeks to your vacay, bro, with
Oh
those
hell
two
yeah, bro! Like,
G's.
dude, I'll tell my, hey, baby, like we got 2 G's to go spend, you know. I'm, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna give them back, bro.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
comment, yeah, but comment down below, what would you guys do if you found those G's that your boss, if you had a boss and that lost it, and comment down below to see what would you guys do. Like, would you guys keep it or give it back to your boss?
And I want to hear on top of that, I want to hear why too, because how we're saying, if I feel like if your boss is cool, you're more than likely to give it back. But like Beast was saying, if your boss is just a hole, people are not gonna give them nothing back, bro. Nothing.
Mm-mm. So
So I want to hear that.
for
Let's hear your answers, people.
for all those bosses, you make sure you take care of your money, because if you leave it loose or misplace it somewhere, dude, and if you have one of those employees that is giving you, you know, that trouble, that, you know, he's giving you that vibe that, you know, he doesn't like you, dude, best believe you're never gonna see that money back.
Oh, never, never. And I'm gonna share a story with one of my he used to be a bartender back in the days at El Chavos. Uh and then now, like, it's funny because I met him at Casa Fina at Boyle Heights like years later, bro. His name is
Mm-hmm.
Mario. Cool older guy, man. He's a cool guy, funny guy too. He was telling us how one day at his old job where we knew him, they used to have an ATM, and I remember this ATM because there was times that I had to use it and go take out money, right? And he said that one time, like, he found like a stack of money in it, and it was probably like a good G. He didn't even count it. It was just like, all right, cool, I'll put it away, because it was on closing time, so he was closing up. He just put it away, and then the next day he went up to his boss, and he was all like, "Oh, so and so, are you missing money, or did you lose any money?" And she was all like, "Nah, I don't think so. You know, like all the tickets came in cool the night before. Everything was good." He's all like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "I'll be honest with you." He told her, like, I found this money, and it was next to the ATM, so I want to make sure that it wasn't from when you guys were refilling the ATM." So she goes in and checks, bro, and sure enough, that money was missing from the ATM. I don't remember if he told me if she gave him some kind of reward money, but to him it was more like, you know, like, that's just me, that's who I am. Like, if it's not mine and it's the businesses, I'm just gonna give it back. And he's always been that kind of dude, like, really straight up, you know. I don't know if his boss was cool with him or not, but that was the decision he made. He just gave it back. But, you know, it's like, it takes a lot for people to do that, because most people, like, I'm telling you, they're just pocketed and just never say anything, you know.
Yeah, it'll be rare if somebody goes and returns it, you know, like, um but yeah, like you said, was some, when they do return it, some come with a reward, some they don't. Um, but
Yeah.
hey, it's in your conscience, whatever whatever it is, you know, if you want to give back or not, you know.
And I also think, like, a part of it is how they raised you, you know, how you grew up, and the kind of morals that they taught you too. Is like, you know, most people are like, well, it could have been her rent money, it could have been her car payment money, but they don't care, you know. It's like, you lost it, I found it, too bad. And some people kind of like think how, like you're saying, you know, it's in their conscience to be like, dude, this could be somebody's, you know, tuition money or whatever money. Let me see if how I could get it back, you know.
Yeah, like, imagine. Well, no, I'm gonna save it for the next hot topic.
All
It's
right.
something similar. It's
All
something
right.
similar, but I want to see what well, you know what? Nah, never mind, because it's gonna be almost the same. No, but because it doesn't make sense, because the person that finds the money, you don't know, you know what, what that they were gonna use the money for, you know. Because I was gonna say
Yeah.
something like, oh, like, imagine that's your rent money that you lost, you know. That person that found it finds it, he's not gonna know that, you know.
Yeah, I agree. You ever
But
known
no,
anybody to, like, return the money or kept it?
That for me personally, that I know, have I known somebody that
Yeah,
returned? No, I haven't, bro.
nobody.
No, but I know a lot of fools that haven't.
I'm telling you, I feel like more often than none, people are not gonna return anything, bro. They're gonna be like, whatever, you know. But I've had it where like the most I think I found on the street was like $20. And for $20, I'm not gonna be asking people around me, oh, is this your 20? Is this your 20?
Oh hell
Because
no.
they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's my 20. I just dropped it, even though it's not true. Like money like that I find like bills on the street, like I just pocket it, bro. Like I don't care. To me, it's just like, oh, estaría para me, you know. So I just keep
Yeah, shit. I even get happy when I'm like, damn, I found $20. Let's go get a 12 pack.
it. Yeah. What's the most you've ever found on the street?
30, $30.
30 bones. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think me was 20, I want to say. And it's been a minute too. But yeah, I want to say 20 was the most I ever found. I remember I knew this one cat that he found an envelope, bro. He found an envelope and he like kind of kicked it and was like, is anything in there? And then when he kicked it, like some bills came out of it. So he just like cool, like just like low key picked it up, and boom, just walked away with it. And then
yeah,
he hit the corner, and then when he saw it, I think it had like 900. I don't remember, but it's a cool chunk. And like he saw, like, well, nobody was around, It's like, who was that gonna be like? Oh, is this your money? So straight up kept it. I mean, I don't know. It was probably meant for him, Who knows?
yeah. It's been a minute. I haven't found anything, bro. But yeah, the last time it was like $30, and then I was doing like, damn, there goes $30. I'm like, I told my girl, let's go get some grub on or something. It's on me today. But I know this other story about this kid. I think it was in Corona. I
Okay.
guess they were in a restaurant, and then this lady was with her daughter, I believe, or her two daughters, and then she had forgotten her whole purse. I don't know how she forgot her purse, but
All
apparently
right.
she had money in there. I think it was like a couple of thousand, like a thousand something. And
Yeah.
then that kid, like, if you will see that fool, like, that's what, like, what is that saying, like, don't judge people by their covers. But if you see
Yeah.
that fool, you're gonna think like, oh, dude, he's like some like malandrino or something.
All
So
right.
this one gets finds his purse and goes to her purse, and then checks her ID, and then went to the address of the ID, and then
Mm,
to return the purse, bro.
wow.
Then the lady was like, oh, like, so happy because apparently that money that he gave back, it was her rent money. So
Dang.
I don't know. I think she was the one that did a GoFundMe account to, like, I guess, like, for giving a thank you for what he did, the gesture he did, and and he got more than from what he found.
Yeah. See, I like stories like that when like your good actions do get repaid. And you're right. Like a lot of people, they'll look at you and they'll judge you right away. They'll be like, oh,
Hmm.
this dude's up to no good or whatnot. But you know what? Shout out to that kid for doing the right thing, man. Because, dude, like I was telling you, man, you don't know what that money's for. You don't know how you're gonna hurt that person by not giving it back. So and I feel like if he was a young kid, he learned a valuable lesson right there, because if he ended up getting more money than was in the purse, he did the right decision.
Can you imagine all the people that donated, just like as a thank you, like, oh, for like for them, like, what they think, like, oh, like, damn, like, it was rare or hard to find people that would do something like that. Dude, I bet if anybody else, they would like take the money and leave the purse there.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It was funny because like, um, my coworker, she was telling us she left for like a week on vacay, right? And but this was her bad too, dude. She's telling us how she left her purse in her car, and early in the morning, like she heard her alarm go off, and then when she looked, like she just turned it off. She didn't see anybody. It was just like whatever, right? And then later on, like when she got dressed and ready to go, she goes downstairs and she noticed that her passenger window was down, and she saw like, dang, did I leave my window down? So as she gets closer, she sees that they broke the window, but the window actually bended inwards. That way she couldn't see any glass outside. And they took her purse, bro. And I was like, dude, like you never leave your purse in your car. Like that's like the
Mm-mm.
number one rule, because anybody that's gonna see it, bro, that's just tempting to go and break your window and take your purse, and that's exactly what happened to her. So she was all bummed
Especially if
out
your
about
cars,
it.
especially if your cars don't have tints.
And it's funny, you know what? Because she did have tint, and I think that's why she was like, no wonder the window didn't shatter everywhere. It's just like it all stuck together like glue and folded inside. I guess when he reached in, it just all folded inside, but inside it did make a mess. But usually when you pop a window, like you see glass go everywhere. But this one, I
Yeah,
think because of the tint, it didn't go everywhere. But yeah, I mean, when you're a rat, bro, you could see through a tint. It's like she saw it
yeah.
right away.
Probably her tint wasn't that dark.
Yeah, that might be true too. But yeah,
Like,
she got jacked, man. Don't leave your purses out there because there's people that they will not care if you paid your rent. They will not care
mm-mm.
about your window or nothing like that. All they care is about themselves and coming up. So be careful.
Yeah. She get tints like my car.
Damn, dude, like, dude, your car, you can't even see who's in there. It's like, yeah, there's no
Mm,
way they're gonna see if there's a purse or a backpack or nothing like that.
yeah. It was funny because a lot of people tell me like, dude, do you have your front shield tinted too? And I said, nah. He was like, dude, that thing looks like you have it tinted. And I was like, don't even tell me that, bro, because like I ain't trying to get pulled over. I mean, I am trying to get it now, but not too dark. But
Hey,
people
and
do.
today we rode by those officers right in front of them. Remember
Oh yeah,
at
yeah.
the Lomo spot?
Um, the Lomo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that it was a minute that we haven't had hit that Lomo.
Too long.
Well, for us it's pollo saltado.
Yeah. The
Oh,
pollo can't go wrong. Can't
yeah,
go wrong, bro.
but my boy,
Yeah.
what's up with these airlines, bro? Just employees that they can't control their uh what is it, anger, emotions, or whatever you could call it, and then
Yep.
they start going off to their passengers. Um, to the one that sent you, that's crazy, bro. Like I didn't think it was gonna go down like that.
It tripped me out big time more than any of the airline ones that you have sent me in the past. Because just when it got bad, it got worse. Um, but yeah, tell us what happened, bro. Because yeah, this one was crazy, man. This dude lost total control, bro.
Dude, when I was watching the video, and then I just seen that Spirit Airlines. By the way, it was Spirit Airlines
Spirit.
employee, and that fool's is kind of big.
Mm,
Well, I mean, he is big. So he was arguing
yep.
with this woman. I don't know about what, and they were going back and forth. And then that fool the employee was going, he was screaming at her loud, pretty loud. Well, they both were, but whatever they were saying to each other, it got the woman mad, and then she swung on him. But I didn't think that he was gonna swing back. So no, actually, what happened was he kind of chased her down because she started running, and he tackled her yeah, kind of tackled her, and then I think swung at her or something like that. Or no, I think she started running first, and then he swung at her. But whatever it is, he put hands on her, and and then he was just basically like trying to like beat her up. Dude, like uh dude, you should not be doing that, bro. Like, first of all, you don't put hands on a woman. Second, you're representing a company, and in this case is the airlines. Um, by the way, I have heard a lot of bad things about Spirit. So not because I seen this video, I will never fly with them. But regardless, but with this with doing this, dude that has no excuse. Should be never put a hand in a woman. You're supposed to like look for your manager or supervisor to before anything escalates. You could clearly tell that he has anger management just because of the way that he was screaming at her, especially putting hands on her. They both were wrong because she shouldn't put hands on him either, and he shouldn't have put hands on her. But the last part was when there was this other guy, and then he told him, the employee, like, "Oh, you want to hit a woman? Well, hit a man, you know." And then he had his hands behind his back, so hit a man. I'm waiting, like, I'm just waiting for you to hit me, like you could hit a woman, but you don't want to hit a man, huh? Dude, that was so funny. Like that fool didn't even touch him, bro. Like he was just like, oh, like, what did he say? The employee was like, oh, I don't, you don't know where I'll come from or something. Like, I don't accept that. So okay, well, hit a man. You want to hit a woman, hit a man. And dude, that fool didn't put a hand on that fool, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It was trip because, like you said, they're in each other's faces, right? And you're right. Like I had no clue, like from the conversation and the shouting they had, what they were arguing about. Like no clue whatsoever. But they're just screaming at each other, "Get out of my face, get out of my face." And the other dude say, "Get out of my face." But he's the one like kind of instigating it, because she's like backing
Mm-hmm.
up, shouting, and he's like getting in her face, coming up to her until she just, like how you said, just swings at him. But dude, tell me why he lost his shit right after that. Like right after she swings at him, he chases her, he knocks her down, and they're like getting up. And then that's when he swings at her, and I was like, "Ooh, you messed up right there." I mean, he already had messed up, but with that, like, you already attacked her, man. That's no good. Like right there, like you lost your job, in my opinion. I
Dude,
really don't know what
and
happened with his job, but that was the wrong move. I that My favorite part was that last part you were talking about that older gentleman that stood up to him, and because there was people around, there's people recording it, and they were just watching it and unfold. But once they saw that he hit her, that older guy was like, "Oh, really? You tough to hit a woman? Like, why don't you fight a real man?" And that's when he
mm-hmm.
shut him down, dude. Like that dude wasn't having it no more. He was trying to talk big and everything, but that's when he just kind of stopped, and that's how I was telling you, man. Sometimes you need a bigger bully to shut down the bully, man. And sometimes people got to learn the hard way. It's just the way some people have to go down and learn the hard way, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that just shows like how he's a what is it? He's not a man, bro. Like, yeah, he swung at the woman, but when the other guy stood up at you and then with his hands behind his back, basically giving you like, oh, hit me. You couldn't hit a man, but you could hit a woman. That just
Yep.
shows that dude, like you didn't get raised right, bro. And then bad on the airline spirit for letting or hiring those type of people or employees like that, because that means you're not doing the proper training. And yeah, there was, I didn't see no, like you said, I don't think there was a supervisor manager to calm things down. So yeah, it's just bad on them, bro. And then hopefully you know he loses his job, bro, because he did something that he should have never done. No man should put hands on no woman.
Yeah. Honestly, like it was weird seeing it go for that long, and no other employee, no other personnel, no supervisor showed up. And if that dude was a supervisor, man, spirits just got it bad because, yeah, they're hiring the wrong people for the wrong position, man. That dude just lost it. He's a hot hit. And I'm willing to bet that wasn't his first time losing his temper like that, because
Mm-mm.
the way he went off, bro, like that fool was a ticking bomb, man.
Yeah, like you could tell you could tell he was going through some issues, I don't know, outside his job. But yeah, you could tell he has issues with anger management issues. um but yeah, I hope he gets fired. And Spirit Airlines, you need to do a better job hiring your people, man.
On
This
the
is not
real, bro.
acceptable.
That's
So
crazy.
now
That's crazy.
you know not to fly with them.
For sure, bro. That's crazy. But anything else, Beast?
Nah, that's all I got on my books. What's up with you, bro?
That's it, man. I think we covered a lot of stuff. Just real quick, I know there was some Trump issues happening, and I hear and I see a lot of people that are kind of happy. Um, but have you heard anything like what's going on with him right now?
Nah, not seen that last time, but uh, I kind of took a quick glance when I was watching the news earlier, and I think I seen where they said they took, I think his laptops, and I don't know what else, you know. So basically, they kind of find something else that's serious. So I don't know what's gonna be the outcome.
Bro, well, serious enough, they already found like top security papers in his vault, some sensitive papers too. I think it was like 10 different documents in total that they found so far that they've already talked about. And like I said, like four of them were like top secret. So meaning that he couldn't even have them at his pad. Uh, there's only certain facilities, like top secret facilities, where people could go and view these documents. Of course, after somebody has approved it and whatnot. So that's why a lot of people are like, man, he's in big doo doo, man. They even took his passports away so he won't try to flee the country. So yeah, right now, I don't know, man. If we actually see him do some jail time, it's gonna be the first time I ever see in my lifetime a ex president do some jail time, because we've seen some presidents get impeached, but that's as far as it goes. You know, it's like, oh, you just stop
Yeah,
being a president, and that's your punishment. Oh wow. But if they convict them with the full punishment of the law, bro, man, that's gonna be something else. And honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like they're doing it because it was kind of a threat to the nation. You know, if he has
yeah,
documents that could have landed in the wrong hands, like that would have been a threat to our nation. And they were like, dude, this guy's out of control. Like, we just have to stop him. And I guess they're just using him as as a example right now. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot more developing, and we're gonna hear more stuff within the next couple of weeks. But we'll stay tuned to that one because I'm interested, man. This one's big in my eyes.
yeah. We gotta see how this is gonna end. But yeah, if he goes down, then it'll be the worst president that we had, and we gotta wait and see what's gonna be the outcome. You know.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. But
But anything else, Beast?
nah, man, I'm just down to recap today, bro. Uh, Shout out to that restaurant owner who somehow put his life on the line and stood up for injustice. Shout out to him and his girlfriend. Um, Whatever's happening in TJ, Baja California, man, I hope it stops, dude, because a lot of innocent lives are gonna go down. And it's like, if you don't have no business out there, don't go out there. Not right now, at
Yep.
least. My fruit vendors, man, stay strong. Keep doing what you're doing. Go out there. Keep selling. Keep being honest. Like I said, man, if you need to defend yourself, do so. Don't be afraid. Carry your taser. Carry your pepper spray. Do what you need to do, man. But just stand back. Let them act the fool. Record them. And keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't let it get you down. Head up always. Capri Sun, man, yeah, I don't know, man. I was
Mm-hmm.
never really fond of that juice, to be honest with you. So I'm not really stressing it because I'm not gonna be buying that anytime soon. And I feel like they might just discontinue that brand altogether. Who knows? And then last but not least, man, our airport people, man, stop losing it. It used to be where like the post office had their employees going postal, and that was the term back then, because a lot of the post office people would just do what the airline people are doing right now and lose their cool like immediately, right? So, dude, get it together, man. And you airline people that are hiring HR, you guys got to pay attention, man, and send these guys to, some kind of anger management, or have some kind of screening when you guys are hiring these people, because they're losing their cool, man, and they're hurting people and they're making you guys look bad. But yeah, other than that, man, you kick it off, beast.
Yeah, bro. Like, think you already recap it. Um, mostly everything. But just want to say shout out to my fruit vendors, man. Um, Don't be afraid. Keep doing what you're doing. Like we said, you know, if you gotta carry something to you defend yourself, hey, don't be afraid to use it, man, because you know you're not using it because you want to. You're using it to defend yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing that paper, man. You know, shout out to you guys. Just you know, keep on a lookout. Look at your surroundings. Um, to the restaurant owner, shout out to you for doing the right thing. That just shows that you care about your customers and your people, man. Uh, Sadly, the elderly had to went through what he went through, but shout out to elderly too, man. I hope you're doing good. And was it TJ, man? We gotta stop the violence, man. We need to you know, we gotta quit hearing those sad stories, bro. Like you know, but anybody heading over there, man, just be careful. Try to avoid it because it's pretty dangerous right now. And Capri Sun, I don't drink that. I don't know nobody that drinks that, so don't drink that. And Spirit Airlines, well, I never flew in there or flight in there with them. But yeah, man, you got to do a better training, proper training, um, and then look out for your the type of people you guys hire, man, because they're being your trouble, man, and a lot of lawsuits, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, that's saying it all right there, bro. Any plans for the future? I know we're going on vacation soon, you and me, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna I know we're gonna hit vacay, and we're gonna try to bring something different for you guys. Try to record wherever we're at. I know you're going different place. I'm going to a different place. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say where, so we could surprise them.
yeah,
But yeah, bro, I'm excited for that.
yeah. Me too. So keep tuned, people.
Keep
Look
posted.
out for some videos coming up from different places.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned. You know, sign up to our Instagram, our YouTube, our TikTok. Follow us. We still got some stickers. Anybody else that wants some more stickers, we got them. Hit us up, DM me or Beast, and we'll go from there, man. You guys stay safe. Much love. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, sir. So shout out to everybody for tuning in last week. And yes, make sure to follow us on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your post notifications so you guys will know when we post our new episodes and videos. And check out my boys IB Sats on Rising Grinds, man, and let us know what you guys think. This is Fresh Bike Podcast. Your boy IB Smo with my boy IB Hats. And the two beats are freaking out.
Peace.
Peace.